This is more about living in the time of the coronavirus, except it's about 6 months ago. Mass shootings at a golf course outside Atlanta. Someone killed the golf pro. When police arrived, they found 2 other people shot to death out on the course. And in my city, on Independence Day, at a downtown park, a family park with playgrounds, swings, water slides, and a carousel, at 9:45 at night, in a big crowd of teenagers, somebody starts shooting. 2 dead, 16 and 19 years old, and 3 badly wounded. There used to be fights, but now they've got the guns, and I think there is a mentality that likes to use them. Tough guys. You want to mess with me? No, I don't. I've heard more about that park. It's named for a man and his wife. He was the CEO of the largest company in the city. The kids refer to it now as their club at night, their nightclub. And it is easy to find bullet casings on the ground in the club. So these shootings and murders, this was a long time coming. Police are now saying that the shootings were the result of what they call ongoing disputes. I doubt if parents were involved unless they were doing the shooting. These kids don't have parents, just guns. Signs of getting old. You decide to do something, then forget it straight away, and it goes undone. Then you think of it again. Deja vu is real. You start to do something, get sidetracked, forget about it, and it gets left undone. You apologize for this later, feeling abashed and old. You are comfortable doing nothing for longer and longer periods of time. Sad, but true. Things start getting old when you get old. It is unnecessary to mention that the panhandler, our mayor, and all the other local politicians, as well as the police chief, who is leaving his post, I just learned, are deploring the shootings and calling for a safe city, because this will kill not only a few teenagers, but also business in the downtown area. I see the destruction of the family as the root cause for this, and how will anyone fix that? I have no idea. These young people have a rage against life, and they have guns. The politicians call for safety. Thanks a lot. With these shootings, people wonder, where is Black Lives Matter? When it is black shooting blacks, where is Black Lives Matter? The answer to that is simple. It's money. There is no money in black on black crime. But when a white police officer shoots a black person, that's automatically worth millions. Then you can bet BLM will show up in force. They are not after justice or even black lives. It's money. Come on, fool. I would say to anyone who thinks otherwise, it is money. That high-rise condominium in Miami that partially collapsed, they're knocking the rest of it down in advance of a hurricane. The residents can't go back in to get anything. It's too risky. Something went very wrong there, and there were warning signs. They were ignored. We had a crack in our living room ceiling. I patched it, and it came back, larger. I thought it was a crack. No, it was a warning sign. The entire center of the ceiling collapsed. Huge crash. Luckily, no one was under it at the time. The warning signs are often there, and we ignore them out of ignorance, laziness, neglect, insufficient care, or even magical thinking. It'll be okay. The warning signs are there. We ignore them. State troopers stopped a car in Massachusetts. The passengers were members of a militia. They had guns. They said they were going to Maine for training. They said, "Your laws do not apply to us. We do not recognize your laws." 11 of them were arrested. Many people think, gun nuts, lucky they were caught. But some will support them, like the January 6th protesters. I think these are warning signs. More and more people are unwilling to accept what society and the government are doing. For them, it is just not right. And I think the country is coming apart over this. These are warning signs. They are being ignored or misinterpreted. Or people think, oh, it'll all work out. I just saw an ad on TV for a mask, a wonderful mask, an adjustable, reusable mask. 4 masks for $19.99. I have to think that the maker for this magical product, but the market for this magical product has vanished. Although I saw a bit of a ball game from Atlanta, and there were people there wearing masks. Why? I don't know. I've never heard a podcast. I know a lot of people listen to them, especially while they're driving. The ones I've heard about are mostly about unsolved murders, and that does not interest me. And now I keep hearing these ads by Newt Gingrich promoting his podcast, Newt's World. He says besides once being Speaker of the House, he is also an historian with a wide range of interests. He creates 4 exciting podcasts each week. I would greatly prefer to hear about an unsolved murder. I don't want anything to do with Newt's World. Fortunately, unlike the mass shootings, I can tune him out. The mass shootings, I think they are a warning sign.